Test, 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 test. Why is it not working?
You know, if you got the best answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome to a special presentation of the Game of the Week. We are here at Wind River High School as they will face off against the Southeast Cyclones in the WHSAA 1A 9-man state semifinal. On the line here today, a trip to War Memorial Stadium in Laramie on the campus of the University of Wyoming next week, and a berth in the state championship game. As always, this is Kevin Shields, and I am joined by cameraman Connor. Connor, say hi to the folks.
Hello.
All right. So, again, Connor is a very eloquent man of many words, as you can tell. And we are here as Southeast and Wind River are going to face off. A special time and kickoff here at 2 o'clock here in Pavilion. And for those of you listening or watching on YouTube or whatnot, as we said earlier in the week, because of the big game between Colorado State and Wyoming Cowboys for the bronze boot, this game will be on 93.1 KFCW. Normally home to the Lander Valley Tigers, it is home to the Wind River Cougars this week as they try and get to the state championship game. So two really good teams. Wind River, of course, going undefeated on the season, and and Southeast finishing just slightly below that with 2 losses on the season. So it'll be fun to watch the final rankings, or if you will, final West region look was Wind River winning the West Conference at 9-0, 7-0 in conference. Southeast going 7-2, 5-2 in the East. So they have traveled all the way to Pavilion. A little bit look at the weather. It's about 53 degrees here in Pavilion, just like in Riverton. However, the big noticeable difference is in the wind today. So we'll see how much that plays. Of course, Wind River being primarily a rushing team on the season and really leading the way that way shouldn't affect them quite as much as it normally would. But we've got about 27 minutes until kickoff. We'll be right back with more of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on Y Today Media and 93.1 KFCW.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you,
Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media. As we said, the weather was going to not really play a factor today except for one thing, and that is it's going to be close to 60 degrees here in Pavilion by kickoff. Absolutely no chance of precipitation, of some white clouds in the sky, but we are going to be looking at a 10 to 12 mile per hour sustained wind the entire game. As far as the field goes, if you're going right to left on your radio dial, it's going to be blowing left to right, and exactly the opposite. If you're going left to right, it's going to be blowing from your right to your left. So we'll see what influence that has on the game and any coaching decisions. Again, this is the state semifinal game with a trip to Laramie and War Memorial Stadium on the line. That game will be next Saturday. Whoever wins here will be headed to Laramie for the state championship game, and it will be at 1 o'clock on Saturday. If Wind River wins that one, or if Du Bois happens to win their game today, we will be down there for either or both. If either one of them or both of them make it, we will be calling the games. Most likely, the station for that will be KTAK, because, of course, that is 93.9 in Riverton and 106.3 in Du Bois. So we'll try and keep tabs on that game as the day goes along. That game will start, as I said, next Saturday, and it'll start at 10 a.m. respectively for 6-man in 1A, 9-man at 1, followed by 4A at 4. If you're interested in 2A or 3A teams, those will be on Friday at noon and 3 p.m. respectively. The reason for the move today to 93.9 on the 93.1 on the radio dial on KFCW is that tonight the pregame show starting at 4:30. You have the Battle of the Bronze Boot here on Ohio Today Media Channel, and that will be on 99.1 KWYW as Wyoming will take on the Colorado State Rams. In playoff action today, you have in Class 1A 6-man, Du Bois is visiting number 1 Little Snake River, and they are kicking off at the exact same time that we are. And on the other side of the bracket, you've got Encampment at Burlington. On a 9-man today, it's just Southeast and Wind River today at 2. In 2A, it's going to be Lyman at Bighorn. They start at noon. Hopefully we'll get some scores here in a little bit. And Torrington at Mountain View, and they started at 1. In Class 3A, starting at 5 o'clock, you will have Buffalo traveling to Star Valley, the number 1 team there. And, again, starting at 5. And starting tonight at 7, Evanston, who defeated Riverton Wolverines last week, will be traveling to the always tough Cody. In Class 4A, only one game today. It starts at 6. It will be Thunder Basin at Sheridan. On Saturday, there are 2 games of note. In 1A 9-man, it will be Big Piney versus Lingle Fort Laramie for a chance to go and face, hopefully, Wind River. And then in 4A, it will be Natrona County at Cheyenne East. So all sorts of things going on. Of course, we have a state volleyball also going on at the moment. 2 teams from Fremont County are there, Shoshone and Riverton. And we wish them well. Riverton, of course, yesterday lost in straight sets to Thunder Basin, and will be playing in the in the losers bracket, the consolation bracket, here today and possibly tomorrow. We'll get you some scores in just a minute, the next commercial break. And, of course, state swimming is going on as well. So between Gillette, Casper, Pavilion, all sorts of playoffs going on right now as the seasons for fall sports come to an end. Of course, right after that will be will be basketball season. That will start for us in earnest in November and early December, depending on the team. Of course, the Bill Stranagan Memorial Tournament will be hosted by Riverton and Lander once again, and we'll have a schedule for y'all as soon as that comes out. Riverton, of course, will be on 93.9 KTAK on 93.1, which you're listening to right now if you're on the radio. KFCW will be the home, as always, to the Lander Valley Tigers. 101.7 KDNO will host, as always, Thermopolis Bobcats. And on 99.1, you can join Cody Beers for another great and fun and exciting season of Wyoming Indian Lady Chief and Chiefs basketball on KWYW. So we're going to try and mix in some Wind River and Du Bois where we can. We're not making any promises there. It's just a manpower thing and also a station thing, as we only have 4 stations at our disposal for sports. So we're going to take a break here real quick, and when we get back, we will hop right into the Sutherland starting lineups here on KFCW and Ohio Today Media.
200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in Du Bois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Community.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on KFCW 93.1 and WYO Today Media. As we check the Ranger scoreboard here, coming from volleyball yesterday, Upton defeated Riverside in 4 sets, 3-1. And Little Snake River defeated Hewlett in straight sets. Southeast defeated Burlington in straight sets. Cokefield defeated Guernsey Sunrise in straight sets. Those were the later in the day scoreboard for scores from 1A. So we'll jump all the way down here to, well, we'll just go all the way to 9-man, or not 9-man, Class 2A. There we go. Bighorn defeated Big Piney in straight sets. Tongue River defeated Rocky Mountain in straight sets. Burns defeats Shoshone 3-1, winning 25-18, 25-15, 25-14, only falling in the second set to Shoshone and the Lady Blue 25-20. Pine Bluffs defeated Grable, Grable in 5 sets. So one really great match there. So with Shoshone going into the consolation bracket, they will face at 2:30 Grable in an elimination match. On the flip side, as we'll go ahead and jump all the way down to 4A, Thunder Basin defeated Riverton 3-0. They won 25-14, 25-22, and 25-23. Kelly Walsh defeated Campbell 3-1. Laramie defeated Star Valley 3-1, and Cody defeated Cheyenne East in straight sets. That sets up a Riverton Wolverine Campbell County Camels in an elimination game. It started at 1 o'clock, so we'll see if we can get a scoreboard there later on. So we're going to jump right back into the Rangers scoreboard here as well. On the football side of things, we do have some games that have been in progress, and we have scores from them. And they are all in 2A. Bighorn, and the 1 seed out of the East, is winning against Lyman in the third quarter, 28-6. And Torrington, the 2 seed out of the East, is up on the 1 seed out of the West, Mountain View, 13-0. So now we're going to jump right to the Sutherland's starting lineup. So there we go. Okay, first for the visiting Southeast High School Cyclones, number 4, a junior wide receiver and defensive back, Aiden Shimmick. Number 5, a junior quarterback and safety, Aiden Desmond. Number 13, a senior defensive end and edge, Cole Sawyer. Number 20, a sophomore edge and defensive back, Chase Sawyer. A senior, number 24, running back linebacker, Matthew Chapman. A center and tackle, junior, number 55, Emmett Coxbill. A senior guard and defensive end, number 63, Lance York. A senior guard and defensive end, number 71, Tegan Thompson. And a sophomore tight end and defensive end, number 88, TJ Motes. The Cyclones are coached by head coach Mark Bullington. He is assisted by Sean Burkhart and Aaron Weglin. Trainers are Marnie Herring and Megan Duncan. Now for the home Wind River Cougars. Number 3, a senior, 5'10", 200-pound tight end, defensive end, and defensive tackle, Blake Snyder. Number 5, a senior, 5'11", 175 pounds, quarterback and defensive back, Chris Burke. A senior, number 10, 5'9", 175, running back, linebacker, and safety, Cooper Frederick, also quarterback. A senior, number 15, 5'9", 145 pounds, running back, tight end, corner, and safety, Aiden Ruby. A junior, number 16, 5'9", 165-pound running back, linebacker, and center corner, Braden Tatro. A senior, number 20, 6'5", 270, tight end, offensive line, and defensive line, Rowdy Shearer. A junior, number 55, 5'10", 235, offensive line, defensive line, and kicker, Keziah Jones. A sophomore, number 67, who's 5'10", 185 pounds, plays both ways on the line, Troy Titsup. And number 91, a senior, 5'9", 185 pounds, offensive line and defensive end, Isaac Gardner. Head coach, as always, is the head Cougar is Rod Frederick. Assistant coaches, Kyle Hunter and Troy Anderson. Wind River's history, just for y'all, they've been playing football since 1969. Overall, 202 and 256, 44.1% winning percentage. All-time playoff record is 11-19, but those wins have been growing. And state champions in 1997. So there is your Sutherland starting lineup. We'll be right back with your Ranger Keys to the Game here on 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media.
Has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. This is Kevin Shields, your voice of the game of the week here in football action in Fremont County, and it is Wind River versus Southeast State Championship berth on the line here between the undefeated Cougars and the 7-2 Cyclones. Southeast has won the toss. Wind River has elected to receive after the Cyclones deferred. So, Ranger keys the game. Really, really simple in this. At this level and at this point in time, getting to the semifinals, everybody you play is going to be good, and you're good. So kind of those things kind of go out the window, and you look at execution. So first and foremost, as you could say, in almost every single football game, turnovers. Turnovers. Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to have a huge advantage here in Pavilion today. And number 2, it's going to come down to the Wind River rushing attack. If they can do what they've been doing at running the Philadelphia Eagles tush push like they did last week and gaining 50 and 60-yard touchdowns, then this is going to be a very long day for Southeast. So Wind River will head to the tunnel as they will run out. We're about 6.5 minutes to the game time. Again, wind is whipping here, and it's been fairly consistent. We're going to have the national anthem here at the game. And a reminder that if you're watching on YouTube right now, or listening on YouTube, I should say right now, because it is state playoffs, or if you're listening on the radio, if you're going to work or something like that, don't have a radio nearby, feel free to either use our app or go to our YouTube page and that's WHO Today, to listen to the game. And if you're about to leave work or about to get in your car, maybe go get a late bite to eat or something like that, be sure to turn in. Remember, this week it's not 99.1 KWYW. It's not on that, as that will be having the Wyoming Cowboys pregame show starting at 4:30. We are live on 93.1 KFCW. So we're going to take a break real quick. We'll be right back with the kickoff here in this state semifinal matchup on 93.1 KFCW and WHO Today Media.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WHO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WHO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WHO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a cool Cadillac, coupe to fill.
Buckle up for life.
And welcome back to it's no longer Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, to Wind River versus Southeast Cyclones here, live from Pavilion. You are listening to 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media. Winning the toss was Southeast. They deferred, so Wind River will be receiving. One of the things to look at for in this game, obviously, is going to be who's in at quarterback. Coach Frederick does rotate between Cooper Frederick and Chris Burke, and you kind of almost know what they're going to do when Chris Burke's in there. It's going to be power and significant running. Kicking off will be Bo Schmidt. He is a sophomore. He's not listed as a starter, but he is the Southeast kicker. Going back for Wind River will be Wombly Romero, number 14, and Aiden Ruby. Romero will be on the right. Kicking off, Southeast will be kicking a left to right on your radio dial. And we've had enough hype for now. Let's get this thing started with a berth in Laramie in the state championship on the line. Kick is going to be pretty low, fielded by the up back at the 35. He's at the 40. Now up to about the 45, gets past it all the way about to the 47 or 48-yard line. Picked out of the air there by Joaquin Stevens as the up back and didn't allow the kick to go very far. So Wind River will have excellent field position right in between the 47 and 48-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. So almost in Southeast territory already. Breaking the huddle is going to be Chris Burke, and they're going to be in that three-headed monster eye of theirs with Cooper Frederick, the deepest tailback. From under center, Burke gives it to Frederick, and he's going to get all the way close to a first down. Might have it. They're going to signal he's about a yard and a half short as he immediately gets to the 45-yard line of Southeast. So one play and about 8.5 yards. Good job for the Cougars and the start they wanted. Burke looks over at Coach Frederick, gets the play call, and goes into the huddle. This is going to be a very long day for Southeast if they cannot contain this run. Burke going under center again, the three-headed eye with Cooper Frederick in the deep spot. Snap by Burke. He's going to hand off again to Frederick, and he's going to go up, and he's going to be close to a first down. Should have it, and it looks like he will have it at about the 41-yard line and a half. For Wind River, it is a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 from right about actually the 42. So 2 plays, first down conversion, not as explosive as the first play, but explosive enough. All right, going under center, just under 11 minutes now to play 0-0 here in the first quarter. Burke under center. He's going to keep it. They're going to do that little quarterback sneak that worked so well last week, and it works well again, just not quite as well. It didn't go 50 yards, but he did reach the Southeast Cyclone 35, where it will set up a second and a short about 4. Be second and actually a short 4, right in between 3.5 and 4 yards. So far the running attack between the tackles, if you will, has been very successful. Burke under center, same exact formation with Frederick in the deep spot. He's going to hand it to Frederick, and this time he's going to get wrapped up, but not until he gains about 3 yards. It'll leave them with a 3rd and short, and based on field position, this would be a two-down type situation to get. It is a long yard or a short 2, depending on how you want to say it. Getting the play in from the sideline, Burke going into the huddle. So far, no passes. We've got under 9:45 to play now in the first quarter. No score. Early on, receiving the kick was Wind River. Burke under center. Frederick the deep back. Burke takes it. He's going to hand it to a fullback, and he's going to be close, but I think a little bit short. That running the ball there was Braden Tatro out of the fullback position, and it's going to be 4th and, really, really short. 4th and about a foot, judging by this distance. So we'll call it 4th and 1, and, of course, they're going to go for it at this position on the field. Burke going to break the huddle, going with the same formation, a 3-stacked eye. Frederick at the furthest back. I would expect a sneak here. Burke snaps it, gets it to Frederick, and he's cut down, but it looks like just as you cut down, he's able to reach the ball out enough, and it should be a first down as he reached the 31-yard line. It is a first down. Good job by Southeast to get penetration there, but unable to keep Frederick from falling forward and reaching out to get the first down. Well, hold on. They're now looking at it, so they have not signaled it yet. So we might get a bit of a measurement. We're waiting on the white-capped head official to signal if it's a first down. Are we going to get a measurement here? It was real close. They did cut them down pretty good, and they are going to measure. Let's see here. Critical moment potentially very early in this game. And I'm going to try and stretch over here to the center so I can see. It looks like a first, but I can't tell from here. Too many bodies in the way. It is a first down by about 6 inches as you hear this press box here in Pavilion erupt. So it'll be 1st and 10 from right at the 31-yard line for the Cougars. So Southeast starting to creep up, starting to put more and more of their 9 men on the field in the box. Burke going to go under center. Again, 3-headed eye. Cooper Frederick, the furthest deep tailback. Frederick is going to get the handoff, and he's going to get grabbed by the back, and he does a good job to really get anything as they had him kind of buttoned up and grabbed by the back of the jersey, but he was able to get it all the way out to, let's see, it might be a very favorable spot. It is going to be a very favorable spot of about 5 yards, a little bit short of that, so we'll call it 2nd and 6 with 8:20 to go in the first quarter. It is still 0-0. Wind River in the midst of their first possession and on the move. Breaking the huddle, Burke going to go under center again with 3 backs. Frederick being the deepest again. Burke with the snap. He's going to hand to Frederick, and he's got a little bit of blocking, but it's immediately sealed up. Looks like he's going to get close to the 20, though, so it'll be really close to a first down here. They're going to spot him at about the 22, so it should be 3rd and 1 here. Brings up a 3rd down for the Cougars. It's a short one, though. Burke going to break the huddle. He's going to go under center yet again. They've stuck with this formation. It has been kind to him the past week and 4 or 5 minutes so far. Burke under center takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Frederick. He's going to try and go off to the right tackle, and it's going to be close again. They're really sealing up that right side. The Cougars have gone to the right side of the center several times in a row. Should be enough, but it's going to be close again. We're going to take a look at it. And it is a first down. It's right outside the 20-yard line, so almost in the Ranger Printers red zone. It will be 1st and 10 from the, we'll call it a 21 since it's not quite at the 20 yet. So nice time-consuming drive here. We'll get the clock here right in just a second. Connor, just let it tick down and match you. Okay, there we go. 7:09 left in the quarter. Burke under center. 3 tailbacks. This time Burke's going to keep it. They're going to try and spit him out, and they do get him out before he's whipped down to the ground. But a nice gain of about 6.5 to 7. It'll put them inside the 15-yard line, which will make it a very manageable 2nd down and 3. So Wind River has not disguised anything they've done. It's like Nebraska of the 90s coming out here and saying, here's what we're going to do, just stop it. And so far Southeast has been able to contain it a bit, but not able to stop it. Of course, this drive started right about the 46-yard line of Wind River. So good field position, taking advantage of it. Burke under center, Frederick at the deep tailback. They're going to hand off to him, and he's going to try and go slightly to the left of center, and we've got a flag late. So that could be a late hold, or it could have been a face mask. We'll see what the white-capped head official has to say. So it's going to be close. It was thrown by the head official, so I don't think he's going to have to. He is going to look and check to see if it's a first down, I do believe. Ball's going to be right at the 10. Looks like just over, so it should be a first down there, depending on the flag. Let's check the call. And for the head official to have thrown the flag, we're having a whole lot of discussion here with everybody else. So we're still waiting to see what the call was. Wind River said, forget it, we're going to break the huddle, and we're ready to go. So we're still having discussions between the back judge, the umpire, and the head ref. Now they're bringing in another guy to have a discussion here. So let's see what the call's going to be. They're going to call it. That's a weird signal for a chop block because I thought that was chopping at the knees. We'll call it a chop block against Wind River. It'll set up 2nd down. It's spot foul. Late area for a chop block to be called, but it'll set it up at the 17-yard line and make it about 2nd and 7. Frederick now at quarterback out of the gun. He's going to hand it on the end around to Joaquin Stevens. Stevens has the edge. He tries to cut in. He's down to the 10, down to about the 8-yard line, and he's going to pick up the first down where it will be 1st and goal for Wind River. We've seen that play before. Cooper Frederick out of the gun. Stevens goes in motion, gets the handoff on the end around, and able to get all the way down, get all the penalty yard back, get a new first down, and make it 1st and goal. So a gain of about 9 there. Good running by Stevens. Utilized his one block and made another guy miss. Frederick still at quarterback, out of the gun. Stevens now going in motion from right to left. They're going to fake it to him, and Frederick's going to keep it, and he's going to spin up the middle, and touchdown Cougars. So Cooper Frederick on the 8-yard run for the touchdown. It turns out to be a 54-yard touchdown drive. Took a good amount of time. Took 6.5 minutes, actually 6 minutes and 32 seconds of play. So Cooper Frederick puts it in the end zone for 6 after an 7-yard gain, excuse me. So now the extra point will be coming, and they're going to go for 2. Frederick going out of the gun. He's got both Aiden Ruby and Braden Tatro off to his right and Stevens to his left. Stevens going in motion. They're going to hand it to him. He's going to try and cut in. He does so, and the 2-point conversion is good. So 5:28 to go in the first quarter. It is Wind River Cougars 8, Southeast Cyclones 0. Come on back to 93.1 KFCW and YWA Media for the Cyclones' first possession of this state semifinal.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
And welcome back to 93.1 KFCW. It is the Fremont County Game of the Week and the state semifinals. Wind River, with 5:28 to go, leads 8-0. They will tee it up. And Keziah Jones, definitely the largest kicker in Fremont County, also offensive line, defensive lineman, will tee it up. And you never know what he's going to do with it. We've seen some low ones, we've seen some onside kicks, and we've seen him boom it into the end zone. Wynn not really paying particularly favorable for that. So he's going to kick it on the ground. It's going to go to the 40, and it's going to be dropped and picked right back up at the 34-yard line. Dangerous play there by Southeast. They had to fall on it because someone had already touched it, and Chase Sawyer had to scoop it up there at the 33-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for Southeast. Our first chance at looking at this Cyclone offense under Coach Bullington and assistants Burkhart and Weglin. So they're going to go under center as well. It's a single back with one wide. Lining up at quarterback is, trying to lay an eye on number, is Aiden Desmond. They're going to run up the middle, and he's just stuffed after 2-3 yards. We'll give him 3 yards. Rowdy Shearer with the tackle, and we'll hear that a lot today. And it'll set up 2nd and 7. So a little bit more of a traditional style offense so far in the first play, if that's any indication, by Desmond at quarterback. This time it looks like they're going to go out of there. They are going out of center with an offset eye, but the fullback very tightly up. He's going to go to pitch it, and Wind River's going to read it and then some. The pitch was to Matthew Chapman, but we have dirty laundry on the field coming from way back and also then later coming in from close. So let's see here what we've got. It's the first flag's in the vicinity of I don't know what. The second one was in the vicinity of holding. I think I see that's what the back judge is signaling, but he threw that thing from 30 yards away before the umpire joined in and threw his flag. So we'll check with the referee here. It is a block in the back. It is against Southeast, obviously, a legal block. So it's, do you take the down or do you take the distance? And they're going to back them up. And this is This is going to be backing them up a ways. It's going to be all the way back to about the 26-yard line, where it's going to set up second and forever. Second and long. Desmond breaking the huddle for Southeast, now out of the traditional I, with one receiver on his right. Snap, hands it to the fullback. He's got opening, and he's got distance. He's at the 50, the 45, and he's drugged down right about the 40. They're going to say the 38-yard line. So handoff to the fullback there. That's number 88, TJ Moats, I do believe. And he was able to get off to the races. Their first positive play, and boy, is a big one as it flips the field and pulls it into Wind River territory. Desmond still going to go under center out of the I. He's got one receiver to his right. Snap. Going to hand it off to the tailback, and he is eaten alive. Eaten alive by Blue Star Friday. And Keziah Jones, I may have had the number wrong there. I thought it was 50. But it was 51 and 20, excuse me. 20 being Rowdy Shearer. So Shearer and Jones, it's going to be a loss of a yard to make it 2nd and 11. So far, the only play that's really worked for Southeast is handing off to the fullback. And boy, he's not overly big, but he's tall. Desmond under center is going to he's going to keep it. He's going to try and stretch out on an option, and he's going to get some yardage down to about the 30, which will make it about 3rd and 6 if that is where they spot him. Did they give him any more than that will be the question, but it will be about 3rd and nope, he got way more now. I had wrong. He is at the 30. He'll make it 3rd and 1. I had it at the 35 in my mind for some reason. I apologize. So 3rd and short here, which leaves the entire playbook of Southeast at their disposal. Desmond going to bring it out. He's going out of the I. Same formation with the receiver out on the far right. Desmond under center, almost jumped by Wind River. And then I thought we had all sorts of offsides. I thought we had all sorts of movement early on by Southeast. They're going to say no, as he will gain the 29 and a first down for Southeast. 2:43 to play in the first quarter. It is 8-0 in favor of the Cougars. Good crowd out here. Nice temperature. About the only thing that's bugging anybody is the wind. It's been constant, about 12-mile-per-hour gust. Or not gust, but constant 12 miles per hour. Now going out of an offset I with the fullback fairly deep. They're going to hand it off the fullback, and he squirts up the middle again, and he's got room to run. He's breaking tackles. He's at the 20, the 15, and out at the 15. So it'll be 1st and 10, and that play is working. Wind River having a real hard time getting the fullback down, especially when he goes up the middle. So play clock is signaled in to run, and Desmond will break the huddle. It is number 88 is the fullback, by the way. That's TJ Moats. He's having a day. And now they're in the pro set. 2 backs even with him and a wide receiver out. And we got all sorts of issues on the snap. No flags, though. It was like almost the offensive line wasn't ready for it. And I'll go down as a sack for Wind River as they just came knifing through. It's very awkward to view there by the offensive line of the Cyclones. Coming out of the game is receiver Chase Sawyer. They're going to run in with the play here. It looks like Cannon Tippett. He's 5'10", 145-pound junior for Southeast. So it's up 2nd and 11. So, again, pro set formation. This time, Tippett's now in, is on the left. And we're going to have an offsides there, encroachment. Well, it's truly offsides. He was unencumbered. Flag, it's going to go against Isaac Gardner, who was the furthest over the line, but was not the only guilty party. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Cougars, and we'll take it from 2nd and 11 and make it 2nd and 6. So under a minute, right at a minute 40 to play, 2nd and 6, Cougars leading, but Cyclones on the drive. Snap, they're going to pitch out to Matthew Chapman, and he's going to rumble for about 2.5, 3 yards, and it'll set up third and about 3. Actually, where they're spotting it a little bit longer now, it's third and a long 3, almost 4. So far, Southeast, much like Wind River, not having trouble getting third downs. So that'll be something to watch as the game continues. Both teams churning up a lot of clock as there has not been a pass thrown today. Desmond under center, pro set behind him. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's running outside. He's going to pitch it, and it was read. Matthew Chapman on the pitch, and he loses significant yardage. Cougars staying disciplined against that option play, and that is the key, as you know, to stopping the option is staying disciplined. And the moment that pitch happened, he got lit up. They're going to say with forward progress, he lost close to 4, so it'll set up 4th and 7. Call it 8, really. It's close enough. So huge critical moment in this game, much like we said with 4th and 1 for Wind River, 4th and a long 7 for Southeast. Can Wind River, as they would say where I went to school at the University of Georgia and Larry Munson, can they hunker it down one more time? Desmond going from the gun now. 3 receivers, 2 near, 1 far. The 1 far goes in motion. That's Chapman. He's going to hand off to Chapman. It should be red, and it should be short. It is short, and Wind River has forced the turnover on downs. 2 seconds. We're going to stay with you here and watch this one last play, and then we'll take a commercial break. So good job by the Cougars. You know, Coach Troy Anderson, former head coach at Riverton, now the defensive coach here, is very happy with his defense there, and Wind River will have the ball starting on their own 8-yard line. So they've got a ways to go, but that first critical moment of the game, and the Cougars respond. So, going under center is Burke. 3-man eye again. Frederick, the one on the far side, they're going to go with the tush push, and it's going to gain just a handful. It's going to gain out right about to the 10-yard line, and that will be the end of the first quarter. So, after 1 here from Pavilion, Wind River Cougars in this state semifinal lead the Southeast Cyclones 8-0. We'll be right back on KFCW 93.1 and WHSAA Today Media.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back to 93.1 KFCW and WHSAA Today Media. This is the game of the week, and it's also a state semifinal game. We are 1 quarter in here from Pavilion. Wind River leading the way 8-0 over Southeast, and they just had a huge stop on 4th down deep in their own territory, and now they will look to move the ball. It is 2nd and 7 to go from the 10. Or 2nd and 8 to go. 2nd and 7 from the 10-yard line. Cooper, and it's going to go way over his head, and he's going to get kind of lucky there, as I do believe it was a false start. So it will back them up half the distance, and, well, half the distance would be exactly 5 yards anyway, so it'll be 2nd and about 13, call it 12 maybe, from their own 5. So 6 seconds in, and that's much better for them than what the result would have been, which looked like at minimum a safety as the snap was over the head. Looks like the one guy who looks like whoever jumped also caused the snapper to snap the ball, and it almost was a disaster. Rare time that a penalty deep in your own territory will bail you out. So Cooper Frederick at quarterback out of the gun, 3 wide, 2 on the near, 1 on the far. 1 on the far going in motion. He's going to fake the handoff, and now he's going to scoot up the middle. And boy, the shoelace saving tackle by Southeast, or Frederick would have been off to the races there. As such, it's going to be about a 3.5 yard gain. They'll set up 3rd and 9, and this would definitely be a punting situation if they don't get it here. Coming into the game, coming out is Troy Titsup. Coming in is going to be number 16, Braden Tatro. So I expect Frederick here, expect a pass potentially. Maybe our first one of the day. Frederick now, he's got 3 wide. 2 are real tight on the near side. 1 on the far, that's Stevens. Stevens goes in motion, and they're going to run it, and they're going to get a couple yards, but nothing to write home about. And it'll set up a 4th down and long, and most likely a punt here by the Cougars. So the offense for the Cougars has slowed down. We still have not seen a ball put in the air as of yet. 10:45 to go, 8-0 Cougars here in the first half. And here we go as the punt team is going to come out for the Cougars. And returning will be number 13. Return man will be Cole Sawyer, the senior for Southeast. Punting will be Keziah Jones. Key first, get the snap. So here's the snap. Jones drops it. He has to pick it up, and he gets it off. Not much to it. Fielded by number 7, and it's kind of surprising to everybody. Connor Coxbill grabbing it, and he's going to be deep just outside the 20-yard line for the Southeast Cyclones. So we're going to stay with them here, Connor, and we're not going to jump to commercial here because it'll be kind of quick. It's going to be at the 22-yard line for the Cougars. For the Cyclones, it'll be 1st and 10. So they're going to get the ball back with the best field position anybody's had all day. So Desmond going to bring them up to the line. He's got an offset pro set look in the backfield with TJ Moats and Matthew Chapman. He's got 1 receiver, that being Chase Sawyer. He's going to hand it off to Moats, and Moats again is going to use that very tall frame and get down inside, it looks like the 15. It's going to be about a gain of 6, according to where they are stopped at, or where the chains are put. So it'll be right at the 15-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 3 to go. Going from the same formation, Desmond with the snap. He bobbled it quite a bit and then got control of it and got it inside, and it looks like it will be a 1st down inside the 10-yard line at about the 8 for Southeast. So had a hard time corralling in that snap. Did Aiden Desmond, but able to finally get control of it, and then kind of just a hole opened up for him to get down to the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, I'm going to huddle for a little bit longer here, is Desmond and the Cyclone offense. They finally break it with 9:15 to play in the second quarter. They trail by 8. Desmond's going to go under center, offset pro set with 1 receiver wide. That receiver's changed out. It's now Cannon Tippett. Now he's going to take, looking to fade back, looking to throw, complete. Touchdown. Cole Sawyer was the receiver, and it is 8-6 now. Southeast Cyclones trailing by 2. I anticipate they'll go for 2, but who knows? They might kick. So we'll see right here. So exactly what you expect out of a semifinal game. Mistakes made deep in territory, and it comes back to bite you. So huddling again is the Cyclones. Going to take a little extra time here, looking to tie it up. Desmond breaks it. We're going to go with the same formation except for the receiver on the far right. Desmond's going to take the snap. He's going to hand to the fullback, and he's going to get in, and it is going to be tied up at 8-8. So 8:53 to go. 8-8 tied here in the state semifinal in Pavilion between Wind River and Southeast High School. We'll be right back on KFCW and WHSAA Today.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
And welcome back to KFCW and WHSAA Today. It is state semifinal here in Pavilion time, and it is 8-8 Southeast and Wind River all tied up. Wind River just giving the ball up in their territory on a muffed punt after almost a fumble and unable to do anything after they stopped Southeast on downs, and it leads to a conversion to tie it up here about midway, a third of the way through the second quarter, first half. So teeing it up, and they're looking like they might go onside, and then the wind blows it off the tee. So gives kind of a little bit of a look here by Wind River. Now they're going all the way back. Bo Shimek going to be kicking off here. And he's going to put it up. It's not very long. Going to be fielded by Joaquin Stevens. And now he's going off to his left. He's going to cut up the middle and run into the back of TJ Moats, actually, and go down here. But it's going to be good field position for the Cougars. They're going to have the ball on the Cougar 42.5-yard line here. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wind River. They ran it down the throats of Southeast on their first possession, which was 6 minute 32 second 54-yard touchdown drive, culminated in a 7-yard TD run by Cooper Frederick. On their next down, they went 3 and out. On their next possession, they went 3 and out. So Frederick lining up in the gun, 3 receivers, 2 in tight on the far side, Stevens on the right. Stevens in motion. Frederick going to run behind him, and he's got some blocking, and he's going to get all the way across midfield and up to the 44-yard line of Southeast, which will be a 14-yard gain for Frederick. So just because you change the formation doesn't mean they're going to throw the ball here. They have had their way, especially running inside the offensive line. Sets up a 1st and 10 with 8:35 and counting to go. So we'll get that clock back right for you that we've got here. Frederick's still in at quarterback. He's going to go out of the gun. Looks like they're going to flip it and have the far side receiver by himself. Near side is 2. This time it's Stevens again. He goes in motion. Frederick going to keep it again and run, and he's going to reach the 39-yard line, which will be a gain of 5. It's a little bit less than that just based on where the ball was spotted, but it's going to be right at a 5-yard gain, and I'll set up 2nd and 5 from the 39 as we're now under 8 minutes to go. In the first half, be sure to stay with us in the first half. We will kind of surmise what we've seen a little bit, and we'll take a little bit of a break and pay some bills. And we'll try and get you some scoreboards on the Ranger Printer scoreboard, especially the Du Bois game and especially the other side of the bracket here in 1A 9-man state semifinals. So both teams taking kind of their sweet time in the huddle now. It's going to be a running game. It's going to be possessions are going to be important. Switching around is the offensive line. Frederick out of the gun. Stevens in motion from near side to far side. They're going to hand it off to him, and now he's going to cut up, and he's going to get physical too, and he's going to fight for close to the first down. Let's see if he got no. They're going to say he didn't get it. He got right to the 35. Needs about a foot and a half, so a yard about a foot and a half to go. So it'll be 3rd and 1 here as we're now under 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first half. So this time it looks like it's going to be Burke back in at quarterback, 3-headed monster eye there behind him. He's going to keep it, and they're going to just push and push and push and keep pushing, and he's still up, and he's going to get all the way to the 30-yard line, easily gets the first down on a 5-yard gain there. Wind River, the king of the many-yard quarterback sneaks. You don't see that all the time. Troy Titsup, one of the offensive linemen leading the way, is going to come out as Stevens will come back in. And it looks like we may see Cooper Frederick kind of shift over out of the running back slot and back into the quarterback slot. And Burke will kind of do the exact opposite. He'll slide into his tight end position. Stevens is on the far side, couple receivers on the near for Frederick. Frederick outgunned. Stevens now in motion. He's going to fake it now. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get some yardage. He's going to get all the way up to the 24-yard line inside the 24, so that will go for a gain of 6.
6-yard gain on play.
Sets up 2nd and 6, and we're averaging maybe a play every 50 seconds. So you're definitely seeing where possession is going to be critical, and any kind of turnover would be critical. But Wind River on the move. They obviously want to use up enough clock as well because Southeast, you don't want to give them a 2-for-1. You don't want to give it right back to them because they will start the second half with it. Out of the gun, Stevens near side in motion. They're going to fake it to him again. No, they handed it off to him. He's on the outside. He's got the first down and then some. He's going to get all the way down to the 15. It's going to be almost a gain of 10 yards there. We'll call it a 9-yard gain by Stevens, and it'll set up 1st and 10 from the Southeast 15 for the Cougars. Cougars on the march. We're now under 5:15 to go in the half. They've intermixed pretty much Frederick most of the time at quarterback, but except on the 3rd and 1, they did bring Burke in for the tush push. So Frederick with 2 wide receivers on the near side. Stevens, the one on the far side. In motion is Stevens. Going to fake it to him, and Frederick's going to keep it. He's going to duck under, and he's going to get down to the 12, call it a gain of 3. So it'll set up 2nd and 7.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd and 7, play won't get off until we go under the 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. Tied up all at 8 here on KFCW and WYO today. Wind River struck first, looking to strike again. Frederick, Stevens in motion from the far side. I'm going to hand it to him. He's going to try and get outside. He does so. Runs over a man, gets to the 10, gets to the 9-yard line, and it's going to set up about a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, and Stevens is still down. So now he's being helped up. Great job of sportsmanship there by Aiden Desmond, who also plays quarterback. He's holding towards his arm, his left arm. He has not moved it, and he's feeling some pain at the moment. Hope everything's all right with him. For a variety of reasons. First and foremost, the boy's health, but also he's such a critical player for the Cougars here. It'll set up a 3rd and a long 3, call it 4, and Burke in at quarterback. Far tailback, or deepest tailback, is Frederick. They're going to take snap, hand it to Frederick, and he's 8 up at the 10-yard line for no gain. So I don't expect a field goal here. I don't expect to see Keziah Jones lining up to kick. Getting the play was Aiden Ruby. So we'll be under 3 minutes by the time this snap is done. It's still going to be 4 yards to go, but now it's 4th and 4 from the 10. Looks like we might get a time. We're getting all sorts of pointing and stuff. Was there a flag on the play? Looks like, yeah, the coach is going to call timeout. He's going to let it run all the way down. So it's going to be whistled at, let's see here, at 2:41. to go in the first half. We'll take that break with them and be right back on KFCW and WYO Today. It's tied 8-8 here at the state semifinal in Pavilion.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back. It is 4th and 4 with 2:39 to go. Wind River and Southeast all tied up here on 93.1 and WYO Today. Okay, outside of the timeout, and now we're going to get another timeout, this one by Southeast. So we'll take that one with them, too. We're getting some bills paid here on KFCW and WYO Today.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
And we're back here on KFCW. 4th and 4. They come right out of it. Stevens in motion. He was on the near side. Frederick's going to keep it. He's going to try and bust through. He's going to get close. And I do believe he's got it on the second effort. That second cut got it for him, and it will be a first down for Wind River inside the 10-yard line. And that couldn't have gone any better for Coach Frederick as far as working the clock down and whatnot. So the clock will start back up here. We'll pause for just a second to let it catch up. So there they've motioned it in, and it will be a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Frederick's still in at quarterback out of the gun. 2 wide receivers far side. Stevens on the near side. Stevens in motion like every single time. They hand it to him, and he's going to reach out, and what are they going to call it here? I thought he was over or he was down, one or the other. But we're going to have a discussion here. It hit the ground to cause it to pop out. So this would be monumentally a bad call if they don't signal it as a score. If they signal as a fumble, it's a really monumental one. Because even from this distance, I can tell it hit the ground. So now the officials are going to talk, and let's see what we've got here. It was a reach out for Stevens. And it'll be second down. They're going to say his knee was down before he got in. It will probably be about 6 inches short. So this could turn out to be very good, as they wanted to milk as much clock as possible here with 2:09 left in the first half. Not wanting to give any kind of cheap 2-for-1s. So we'll watch for the official. He'll probably start on the snap. So yard to go, 2nd and goal from the 1. Wind River looking to regain the lead. Burke back in at quarterback, 3-man eye. This time, of course, well, not this time, every time it seems. Cooper Frederick in the back, and we're fixing a pile on. And now they have signaled to start the clock. We start the clock, and Frederick now gets under center. Takes it, and they're going to try to sneak, and they're stopping him, and he gets in. They held him up, but were not able to get him down, and it's a touchdown. Cougars comes with 1:58 to play in the first half. It is now 14-8 in favor of the hometown team here in Pavilion. And I expect we will see another 2-point conversion attempt coming. Play looks like it's being brought in by Stevens, who's coming back in the game. He's going to line up on the near side at wide receiver. Frederick at quarterback in the gun with Ruby and Tatro on his left side, a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage than Stevens. Stevens, of course, going in motion. Frederick going to take it. He's going to keep it. He's going to look to get out to his right, and he does so easily. The misdirection working well, and it is 16-8 in favor of the Cougars. So, minute 53 left in the first half. Cougars up by 8. We'll be right back on 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Welcome back to 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media's coverage of Wind River Cougar football here in those state playoffs. Minute 53 left after the touchdown run by Stevens. He ran for 1 yard. Keziah Jones will tee it up and will be kicking off. Jones has it kicked or teed up. Ready, and Jones kicks it. It's kind of low. It hits at the 30, now the 25, all the way to the 20. And it's fumbled around, and again, a mishandled kick, but this time, or I should say, actually, again, Cole Sawyer going to bail out Southeast. Of course, in both situations, he caused the problem by not fully grasping the ball before he tried to take off, picking it up off the ground. So minute 50 to go here in the first half. It will be 1st and 10 from just inside their own 20-yard line for Southeast. Call it the 19, where it'll be 1st and 10. Desmond at quarterback, the junior, 6'3", 185. That's one thing Southeast does not lack is height. They got a lot of it, 3 wide. 2 on the far side, both very tall. 1 on the near side, pretty tall. Snap, Desmond going to look to throw. He's not under pressure, but good coverage. And thrown, dangerous throw there, but it is able to get complete at the 31-yard line for a gain of 12, 1st and 10, with a minute 41 to go in the first half. It's moving now, Connor, so you don't have to do that. All right, so Desmond going to get the snap. Now he's under pressure. He's going to take off, and he's going to go out of bounds with a minute 27 to go. So he almost, a little bit of, we do have a flag on the field, not in a position where he could have been hit late, I don't think, but it could be defensive holding. It's kind of in that zone where it could have been a hold on the defense, which would be beneficial for Southeast, obviously, and that's exactly what it is. So it's going to go against Wind River, and it's going to lead to a first down. Give them first down at the, let's see where they're going to spot the ball. So it's going to be probably right close to the 50, I would guess. But let's see here. That's going to come with a minute 27 to go in the half. Defensive holding.
It's going to be right at the 44-yard line of Southeast with 1:27 to play in the half. And now we've got, okay, they were making sure that everybody could substitute there. Desmond out of the gun for Southeast. He's going to take it. This time he's going to look to go, and he's going to get eaten up. He is going to fall forward for about a yard gain. Keziah Jones with the tackle for Wind River. And he'll set up second and a long 9. Desmond out of the gun. 4 wide receivers this time. They put some pressure on him, and we have a flag and a stopped clock there. Comes with 59 seconds left, and they whistled that dead. So I can only think a typical old-school legal procedure, a.k.a. movement, a.k.a. false start. So they're talking about, nope, they're going to say it's encroachment. Well, now they're pointing in the wrong direction, too. So I'm all sorts of confused. Lined up in the neutral zone, I'm guessing, there. You don't see that. So it was against Southeast. So it will be a 5-yard penalty, making it second and a long 14 after he only gained about a foot on that. Desmond with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Gets a high snap. It almost gets her. And, oh, what a licking put on there by Braden Tatro, I do believe. Yep, Braden Tatro. They were trying to set up a 9-man version of a screen, but an inside screen, and Tatro just lit him up. Gain of maybe 2 feet, so call it 3rd and 14. Desmond has a high snap again. Now he's looking deep. He's going deep, and he's going to way overthrow his receiver, and he'll set up 4th and a long with 27 seconds left. So I can't see them going for it here just because the risk-reward is not good. I anticipate a punt. Desmond is coming off the field. Looks like it's going to be Cole Sawyer who is going to be punting the ball here. And back deep for Wind River are going to be Joaquin Stevens and Aiden Ruby. Now Ruby's going to kind of step up a little bit. Now they even up. And there's a snap, and it's on the ground. It's on the ground, and it's way back. And it's going to be kicked, not even making the line of scrimmage, picked up by 16 and returned to the 26. That is a return after just disaster by Braden Tatro. And with 15 seconds left, 15 seconds left on the clock, all of a sudden, Wind River has something working here at 16-8. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10. Downs really don't matter with 15 seconds left. But on the Southeast 26, it was a bad snap, and it just kept rolling back and back and back. Player tried to do what Keziah Jones tried to do, pick it up and punt it. Got about the same, got actually a much worse result than Keziah Jones. Neither punt was great, but this one didn't even make the original line of scrimmage. Picked up by Wind River's Braden Tatro in return. So you expect to see it in the air here. Frederick out of the gun, 3 wide receivers. Tatro going in motion. Having to scramble is Frederick. Frederick now going deep. And over the top, nice defense by number 5, Aiden Desmond, the quarterback, and now leave 8 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Wind River trying to go up by 2 scores. They're pretty much going to have to do it on this play. So just how we got here, score-wise, is 6-minute 32-second, 54-yard drive by Cooper Frederick led to a touchdown from 7 yards out, and then a 1 yard by Joaquin Stevens for the touchdown as well. So going out of the gun this time, again, Tatro in motion. Going to try and roll. Now he's under pressure is Frederick, and he's going to get a few yards and get taken down as the half will end. They're trying to look deep and too much pressure from Southeast. So after the first half here in Pavilion, state semifinals, it is 16-8 in favor of Wind River. We've got 24 minutes left of action here in the second half to determine who will go to War Memorial Stadium and play for a state title next Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll be right back here with some halftime stats on KFCW and WYO Today.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
And we're back. Actually, we're not at halftime. They put 2 more seconds on the clock. Timeout by Wind River. We're going to leave our score clock at the same because resetting it will be a little bit of a painful time for cameraman Connor. So say hi to the people, cameraman Connor.
Hello.
Doesn't he sound so excited? So out of the gun, they're going to put 2 wide receivers on the left. Frederick with Stevens on the right. He's going to go in motion, not all the way, though. Frederick takes it. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to look deep. Now he's looking. He's going to put it over. It's complete and touchdown, Cougars! Came back to Chris Burke. What a timely timeout. And it is 22-8 here as the final 2 seconds went off the clock. And boy, what a fortuitous 2 seconds put back on. 22-8. And Wind River will be looking to go for 2 here. As you can tell, very unbiased press box. They were completely quiet. They didn't get excited about it at all. We'll be checking pulses here later. The cannon a little bit later than normal. So Frederick going to line up in the gun. 2 on the left, 1 being Stevens on the right. He will go in motion. He always does, this time fully in motion. They're going to hand it to him. He's looking to get in for 2. He's trying to muscle in, and he gets in. 2-point conversion is good. So with no time, at least we think no time left in the first half, it's 24-8 in favor of the Cougars, and boy, is their sideline fired up after that huge touchdown pass by Frederick. It was a 26-yard touchdown pass. Frederick to his fellow quarterback, Burke, for the TD. Came with 2 seconds on the clock. So we're going to take a break here. We'll be right back with some halftime stats and some scoreboard for you on the Ranger Printer scoreboard here on KFCW and WYO Today Media.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon.
I told you after that one.
Is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
Welcome back to the Ranger and Ranger Prayers halftime show here on Wyo Today Media and 93.1 KFCW. So in scoring summation, Wind River started with the ball and went 54 yards after good field position. After the up back was able to snag the kick out of the air. 6-minute, 32-second long drive led to a 54-yard drive by and finish off with a 7-yard touchdown by Cooper Frederick. Next up would be Joaquin Stevens on a 1-yard TD, and then with 2 seconds on the clock, a 26-yard touchdown pass going from Cooper Frederick to Chris Burke led to where we are now. 3 touchdowns with that. One touchdown for Southeast was the benefit of a 26-yard drive in the second quarter off of a 3-and-out and then a bad punt. And both teams have been the victim of bad punts. We've got 13 minutes left in halftime, and it is a 24-28 Wind River. Now, Southeast will get the ball. Now we're going to go to the Ranger Printer scoreboard. First off, in Class 1A 6-man, the only other Fremont team in action at halftime, Little Snake River 26. Du Bois, the 3 seed out of the South, is at 22. In the second quarter, there's no report on encampment in North Burlington, which is funny because it's one of the games of the week from where I'm pulling it from. So to have no report is interesting. Final score, the only final we have so far today in Class 2A, the Rams of Bighorn will have a chance to defend their title and win back-to-back as they won 34-14 over Lyman. They, of course, will face the winner of Torrington and Mountain View. So for encampment Burlington, like I said, no report. And the 9-man one to find out who will play the winner of this one between Big Pine and Lingle Fort Laramie will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll be right back on KFCW. We're going to try and snag some volleyball scores for you here on Why Today Media.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit atlanticcity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a gold Cadillac, coupe bill.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Perette's, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
And welcome back to the Ranger and Ranger Printers halftime show here on KFCW and 93.1 and WYO Today Media. We got about 3.5 minutes until we return to action, and we will be 24 minutes away from somebody here securing a bid to Laramie to play in the state title game at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Currently, the team from Pavilion, our hometown, Fremont County's own Wind River Cougars, lead 24-8 based on a rushing and passing touchdown by Frederick, as well as a run by Joaquin Stevens. And of course, on the pass, it was one quarterback to another, Frederick Cooper completing it to Blake Snyder. senior to junior, so to speak. So no turnovers so far in this game. That was going to be critical. Neither team has made that. Both teams have kind of flirted with disaster, both off of punts, off of mishandled snaps. For Keziah Jones, it was in the shadow of zone end zone, but he was able to get it off and get it about 20 yards downfield. Much worse case scenario, not on field position, but by the visitors from Southeast, as it was way over the head, and he only got it not even back to the line of scrimmage. So, and that is what led to the touchdown pass for 26 yards with 2 seconds left on the clock for Wind River. So we come down to this. One team in Class 2A has punched their way into the state championship. Of course, that being none other than, okay, I just lost it. I do apologize about that. It's the Rams, I remember that much. That, of course, being Bighorn over Lyman. So they have punched their ticket in 2A 11-man. So a one-man here, one will be decided today, one tomorrow. So we've got about a minute and a half left. We'll be right back on KFCW and WYO Today with the second half here live from Pavilion. It is 24-8 Wind River.
RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today Media. It is state semifinal second half action. Wind River up 24-8 starting the second half. Of course, Southeast, who had deferred, will receive the ball. Keziah Jones has it teed up, and this one's going to be just on the ground. Takes a big hop and immediately going down with it at about the 33-yard line will be Chase Sawyer. So they have picked on him, and he struggled with 2 of them. And maybe that's why they picked on him, or maybe he just happens to be the guy who finally secures the ball because he hasn't turned it over at all. So Desmond will lead out Southeast, and you would expect the next 2 series, one for each, will be very critical. Southeast does not, if they want to make a chance to go to Laramie, they do not need to not score here and then turn around and let Wind River score. And we've got the wrong ball on the field. I didn't know there was a correct ball, but evidently there is. That's profiling against sports balls, and profiling's wrong. So they've switched out the ball now. Desmond is going to go under center out of the traditional I. He's got one receiver on the near side. They're going left to right. Desmond's going to hand it off to the fullback, Moats. And this time, they learned at halftime what to do with him and stopped him for no gain. Of course, he had several big runs here. Very strong young man. Not overly large as far as width or girth, but definitely one of the taller guys out on the field. He gains nothing, sets up 2nd and 10 as we're just now starting the third quarter. Going out of the I, again, near side formation is the wide receiver. Tailback, they all check the sideline now for the play. Chapman in at the tailback. Moats at the fullback. Now back under center. Desmond takes it. He's going to look to pass it, and he's got a guy wide open downfield. He's at the 40, now the 35, now the 30, and going to be taken down at the 25 is Aiden Shimmick, the 5'10", 130-pound junior. Got way behind the defense there and was able to bring it in and stopped for short of getting the touchdown. Not a lot of speed by him, but they had him fooled. A little bit of play action there, but nothing overly convincing. But also the first time we've seen anybody run any kind of play action for Southeast out of the I formation this game. So Desmond, same formation this time. Receiver on the near side from the Wind River 25. Snap. They looked to give it to TJ. It looked like it was bungled a little bit, and Desmond's going to have to take off. He's going to get just close to the 20. He's caught the 21, where it'll be 2nd and 6 to go. That was a good run as far as by Desmond after it kind of all went to the just bad. It just all went bad, and on the handoff attempt or the fake, and he was able to still get 4 yards out of it, setting up 2nd and 6. Now Desmond going to come under center. No, he's not. He's going to go out of the shotgun this time. 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. He gives a motion, a man goes in motion, and then a jump off sides by TJ Moats while Cannon Tippett was in motion. So mistake there by Moats is going to negate that hard-fought run to get those 4 yards on the botched assignment there, and it's going to make it 2nd and 11 from the 26-yard line. So clock started back here, 10. All right, so coming back to the line, 2nd and 11 after the penalty. Going out of the gun, this time with a protecting back, 2 wide receivers on the near side. On his right, he's going to send the running back out, the protecting back out. Desmond looking to throw. Now he's going to go up the middle, and he's got all sorts of running room. He's at the 10 to the 5 and out at about the 3. Let's see where they mark it. That's exactly where they're going to mark it, 3-yard line. Nobody kept an eye on him, and he saw it. He took off out the hole, and then to a bad angle by the linebacker level type players, and it led to 1st and goal from the 3 here. Exactly what Southeast needs. 9:42 to play in the third quarter. Play coming in. Southeast looking to pull within 1 score. Desmond going to go out of the gun. Chapman is protecting back. He's got a receiver on each side. The one on the far left is out far. That's Aiden Shimmick. In motion, number 30. They fake it to him, and now he's going to take off. Now he's in trouble, but he's got a guy open, and he misses him. Had Shimmick again wide open. Got behind the defense, not sure. The DB was lined up for him like it was man coverage and then just disappeared. But he threw it a little bit behind him. Shimmick unable to reach back for it. And so everybody breathed a collective sigh of relief here, and we'll do it again. 2nd and goal from the 3. 9:37 to play in the third. Southeast has come out pretty much exclusively in shotgun in this third quarter. Desmond now, and as soon as I say it, Desmond no longer in the gun in the pro style. Receiver out to his left. He's going to hand off to Moats, and Moats just waltzes in, almost untouched. And 24-8 becomes 24-14. 2-point conversion here going to be highly important to get it down to 1 score. Much like y'all heard last week where it was a struggle on the 2-point conversions, Wind River perfect today, 3 for 3. So if Southeast cannot match it, it will still be a 2-score game, being a 10-point game. Desmond's going to come out. It's going to be pro style, shaded to the left, wide receiver far to the left. I just got a feeling Moats might get the ball here. Almost jump, and then they did jump. They encroached, so it'll move it 6.5 inches, I guess, closer for the extra point, and we'll wash, rinse, and repeat. I just got a strange feeling we're going to see Moats. What about you, Connor? Are we going to see Moats on this one?
No.
Okay, Connor with his great color analysis. He said 3 words now today, so he's over his quota. Desmond out of the pro set. It's kind of offset to the to his left. One wide receiver to the far left. He looks over at that wide receiver, now looks back towards the coaches, gets the play. Under center, takes the snap. Now he's going to try and keep it himself, and he gets in. He gets in. He took a lick twice, but nobody wrapped up, and he was able to get in. So with 9:33 left in the third quarter, it's 24-16 in favor of Wind River. We'll be right back with the kickoff here on KFCW and WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today. It is state semifinals in Pavilion. Wind River up 24-16 with 9:33 left in the third quarter. As we check the Ranger Printer scoreboard, we have an update. Little Snake River in the third quarter has gone up on Du Bois. It was 26-22 at half. It is now 39-22. We do have a score from Burlington as well, as Burlington is up on Encampment 44-33 in the third. So Southeast having scored there on a nice long drive, some critical, one particularly critical long pass. Teeing it up is Bo Shimmick. He's going to kick it. It's going to be up in the air, and it's going to be fielded. Uh-oh, and it's off the helmet. Wombly has to pick it up at the 1 as it went off his helmet. Now he's having to scut back. And now he's trying to find anything he can, and we'll see if this mistake really costs Wind River there, as it will be down around the 6 is where he's going to wind up going down, it looks like. And so a disaster. Special teams have not been good, but we do have a flag on the field. Unfortunately, on a kickoff, more than likely blocking the back. But we shall see what the officials say it is. It went through Wombley's hands as they were up above his helmet and hit off his helmet. And we have an injured player here. Looks to be number 14, Wombly Romero, who was the guy on that. And he is definitely favoring the ankle, and it is the right ankle is being held weird. So it is a flag against Wind River. It is a block in the back. Trainers are going to come out, and this does not look good for Wombly at all. So the injury, we hope he's off better. We hope it's just a sprain at most, but we'll find out later in the week, I'm guessing, and depending on what's going on. 8-point lead, and it's going to the block in the back is going to take it all the way to, I was about to say they did mark it off a little too much to be half the distance, so they're going to readjust it. They had it on the 1. Now it is on the 4. So 96 yards away from a touchdown. And so we're going to see what they can do here as far as Wind River. They're going to go tight in, I would expect, we're going to see Cooper Frederick. And now we've got a problem with the ball again. And they're going to respot it at the 3. So, this point, we're throwing darts at a wall and just hoping that they stick. But Frederick going out of the gun, kind of shocking here, with a wide receiver on his right being Stevens. Stevens going to come in motion. Frederick's going to keep it. Stevens with a block. And he's going to fumble on the play, and it's lost at the 10-yard line. No, they're going to point it. Nope, it is a fumble. I thought he was pointing at the ground, and Cooper Frederick loses the ball at the 10-yard line, and ultimate disaster for Wind River to start this second half. He had gotten a nice little gain, gotten about 6 of the 10 he needed to get the first down, and then just lost it as he was going down. He did not have securely both hands around the ball, and now Southeast is knocking. Desmond will bring him up. First and goal. They're going to say just inside the 10, and he's got all sorts of weirdness go. Okay, there we go. Pro-style formation. Slightly sided to the left. Wide receiver far out right. Desmond under center. Going to take it. Gives it to Moat, and he is wrapped up by Keziah Jones and a whole host of Cougars, and he's going to lose about a yard, call it 2 yards actually, and call it second and goal from the 12. So a big, big moment for Wind River and for Southeast in this ball game right now. One thing that you can say is both times that they have started deep in their own territory so far have led to Southeast getting great field position and Wind River not able to get anything going. Of course, that was the first turnover of the game, so we'll keep a look at the turnover scoreboard, if you will. Out of the I formation this time, Desmond under center, wide receiver to his right. He's going to take it, and he's going to keep it this time. And he's under all sorts of pressure, and he's going to get tackled. He's going to dive forward. He might have gotten a foot back, but it is going to set up third. Nope, they're going to say lost yards. So it's going to be third and a long 12 instead of a short 12. And it'll be from, the 12-yard line. And 2 big downs. We have a whistle on the field. It is timeout Southeast. So with 8:02 to go in the third quarter, Cyclones knocking on the door, threatening to bring this within 2 or possibly tie it. It is 24-16 Wind River. We'll be back on KFCW and Wild Today Media.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
And welcome back here. It is out of the timeout by Southeast. 8:02 to go in the third, 24-16 in favor of Wind River, but Southeast knocking after the turnover. Going out of the single back formation 2 wide. It's going to be play action. Desmond's going to roll. He's going to look and blocked away. Diving block by Chris Burke, the fellow quarterback, and it'll set up 4th down. So I don't mean to summon Larry Munson of University of Georgia fame too much, but hunker it down one more time, guys. It will be 4th and goal from the 12. No chance of first down, have to get it in. Bringing in the play is going to be Aiden Desmond. I anticipate a pass here. The only run they've had of that far has been by TJ Moats, and they're going to go out of the gun. No protecting back, although a fullback kind of ahead of him a little bit. 2 wide, 1 on each side. Snap is to him, and Keziah Jones is going to force him out, and they're going after him. He's going to throw the ball up, and incomplete, turnover on downs. He just had to throw it up. You do have to give him a little bit. A lesser quarterback would probably have gone down with that, so he at least threw it up there on 4th down, said, well, something can happen. But it fell incomplete. Now, here's the interesting part. There was a chance at an interception, and it would have been in the end zone, which would have brought it out to the 20. But c'est la vie on that. It is a turnover on down. Huge, huge possession there by the Cougar defense. to give up no yards. In fact, force a -2 yards on the Southeast Cyclones. So, can Wind River, though, get a ball moving when they start deep in their own territory? They're going to start from their own 12, slightly better than what they have, or about 8 yards better than what they had to begin with. And this time, it's Chris Burke. Not surprising there. Three-headed monster, Frederick being the deepest tailback. They're going to take it. They're going to pitch it to Frederick. He's at the 10, and then he's still up. He's at the 15. And it suddenly turned into a little bit of a rugby scrum. Looked like they had him, and nope, he was out there, and he's going to get the 16-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. He'll set up 2nd and 6 with 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down.
Going from the 16-yard line, Burke in at quarterback, which means usually a healthy dose of run and power running at that. Really beats up a defense here and also eats up a lot of clock. From the eye again, that three-headed eye. Burke going to take it, hands off to Frederick. Frederick jumps up the middle. He's all the way out to the 25, 26-yard line. First down at the 26 for Cooper Frederick and the Wind River Cougars. It's just so hard to stop. They run it with such proficiency, and it's just powerful. And it just beats up defenses and churns out yardage and churns off clock. So, again, 6:50 to go in the third, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line of Wind River for the Cougars. So on the move now, Burke coming up under center. 3 backs behind him in an eye. Cooper, the deepest of the backs. Snap. This time Burke's going to keep it, trying to sneak out the backside of it, but he is going to gain between the 30 and 31 is where they're going to spot him down, which will be just about a gain of 4. Be just shy, actually, of 5. Almost exactly 5. So he was able to sneak forward, and this is what Wind River has been known for. They are the best rushing team in Class 1A 9-man, and to me it's not even close, having seen quite a few of their games and quite a few other teams come in here and just leave with tails between legs because the power run just ate them alive. Burke, again, under center in this powerful I formation. Going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Frederick. Frederick trying to get out to about the 35. He's going to be a little bit shy. Going to be about, he went down about they're going to say well short of it. And it's going to be 3rd and about 3 yards to go. So he gained about 2 there. Not sure that was a great spot, but he was tackled pretty quickly after getting past the line here. So it's bringing those guys up. As we saw, they were still able to churn yards, but in the first half, Southeast kept moving up into the box. They've got every single of their 9 guys in the box. It's not even close. Burke, now 8 of them were within a yard of the line of scrimmage. Burke's going to take it, hands off to Frederick, but it's blown dead, and that's most likely going to mean, it's going to be false start. So it's going to go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and a long 7. So, and it kind of puts a damper on the momentum here that Wind River had built because it had been mainly the power run with Chris Burke. So you may see Frederick line up at quarterback here. They intermix them, and they work seamlessly together. In fact, they were responsible for one of the touchdowns. It was a pass from Cooper Frederick to Chris Burke. It was a 26-yard touchdown with 2 seconds left. So it is indeed Frederick with 3 wide. Stevens was on the far side. He's going to come around, and it's going to be an end around, and it's going to get a yard. Maybe 2, but it looks like maybe a yard. So it's going to be a punting situation most likely here on 4th and a long 6. And we've seen the difficulties that both teams have had on their one punt. Keziah Jones back to punt away. Deep man is going to sit at the 40. If Keziah Jones has a boomer in him, let it be now with 4:07 and counting left in the third. Just need to get a good snap first. Snap is good. Punt is good, but it's straight up. It was well done, and now it's going to bounce a little bit. It's not going to make midfield even, so it's going to be a net 15-yard punt down at the 45-yard line of Wind River. So we'll stay with them here. It was a good snap, and it was good as far as he got it off, but it went straight up. So Wind River putting their defense again in harm's way. Second possession in a row of this third quarter where Southeast will start in Wind River territory. This has been definitely a turnaround here by Southeast, and kind of a turnaround in the negative way for Wind River. Thank God for that 2-second touchdown in the first half. Out of the gun is Desmond. He's got 3 wide. Now the man on the left side goes in motion. They fake the end around. Now they're looking to throw wide open and through his arms. TJ Moe, it went right through his hands, and right now, if you're Coach Anderson and Coach Frederick, you have to ask, why are these wide receivers, these guys, getting so wide open? There was no one near him. And it just was a little bit too high. It should have been caught by Motes. He's got the height to do it, and he would have been off to the races. But as such, threw his hands above his head, and it will be 2nd and 10. Southeast pretty much going exclusively out of the gun here, and as soon as I say that, oh, nope, they're still going out of the gun, it looks like. Yes, they are. 2 wide receivers this time, one on the left, one on the right. Man on the left goes in motion, almost fell down. They're going to fake the end around. Keziah Jones trying to get to him, thrown out of bounds, and luckily just close enough to number 75, Sebastian Brumley, to not be intentional grounding, because I don't think he's outside the tackle box even for 9-man. So it's up 3rd and 10 here from the Wind River 45. They've had great field position at Southeast. They've ran now 6 total plays inside the territory on the past 2 drives, and they have a negative 2 yards to show from last drive. No yards on this drive so far. Again, on the line, chance to go to Laramie, chance for a state championship game. So coming to the line, out of the gun, 2 wide receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Desmond's going to signal the left receiver to come in motion. He's going to look for an end around. He's not going to have anything. He gets pressured, throwing deep. And caught. What a catch by Cole Sawyer. Pretty well defended, actually, there. And he came up, let him get just a little bit behind him where he couldn't backpedal and get his hands on the ball. And we're going to have 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line of Wind River with 3:32 to go in the third quarter. So breaking the huddle, Desmond going to come up, this time under center, going to go from that pro set. He's back there with Chapman and Motes. No, 1 wide receiver on the left. Going to take it. It's going to hand off to Motes. No surprise there. He's going to drive down to, let's see where they give him. They're going to give him about the 8-yard line. Maybe the 8-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 4 to set up 2nd and 6. 3:10 to go and counting in the third quarter. Breaking the huddle is Desmond. He's going to bring him up. He's going to go again out of the pro set. Wide receiver on the left side. Under center now. Snap. He's going to fake it to Motes. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get tackled around the 6. So that'll be a gain of 6 yards total on the drive. It'll be a gain of 2 on that one. Set up 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, they can get a first down at the Wind River 2-yard line. Under 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Bringing him to the line is Aiden Desmond. He's going to go offset this time. The wide receiver's on the far right, on the near side towards us. Desmond almost got him off sides. He's going to hand off to Chapman is going to get eaten alive. I don't believe they're actually going to give him a little bit. They're going to give him about a foot, it looks like, from where they say. It'll be 4th down here. So call it 4th down and either 4 or just call it a long 3. But again, inside the red zone, Wind River asking their defense to get another stop and maintain this lead as we go under 1:40 to play in the third.
Let's give these Cougars some love. Get on your feet.
Desmond coming out under center. Offset, pro set, wide receiver on the near side. It looks to be man-to-man coverage on that wide receiver. Desmond with the snap is going to keep it himself, and he's going to waltz into the end zone untouched. So it is now 24-22 Southeast. Stop the clock, Connor. 24-22 in favor of Wind River still. 2-point conversion coming up. 3 for 3 is Wind River. Southeast 2 for 2. They're looking to make it a 16-0 run here to start the second half. So we are looking at a final 12 minutes or 13 minutes and 19 seconds as Connor will fix the clock for you guys. That should be fairly exciting nonetheless and nail-biting if you're here in Pavilion or you're listening on the radio. Out of the pro set, one wide receiver on the near side. Wind has picked up even more, and we're going to have a timeout by Southeast. Interesting use of a timeout here in what could be a close game, and you may want them. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KFCW.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander.
All right, and we are back here. It is going to be 2-point. They cut the timeout a little short. Pro style, they're going to hand it to Mo. Guess what? And he gets in. And we are tied up now. 24-24. When we come back, it'll be 13 minutes and 19 seconds of regulation to find out who goes to Laramie into a state title game here on KFCW and WIO Today.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
And welcome back to KFCW and WIO Today as we have a minute 19 left in the third quarter, and we are all tied up 24-24. Southeast going to kick it. It's going to be picked out of the air by Joaquin Stevens. He's at the 40. Now he's at the 50. He's in, the 45, and all the way up to the 47-yard line. So that bodes well. So far, when facing anything more than a couple yards in their own territory, Wind River has stumbled. When they've had good field position, like they do now, they have been able to ram it down the throat of Southeast and score. So minute 19 to go. And it will be 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line for the Cougars. I anticipate a healthy dose of running the football. I'm not exactly sure. Connor, has the Cougars passed? I don't recall. Yeah, they passed one with 2 seconds, but they passed anything really outside of that. Not a whole lot of passing, but as soon as I say that, out of the gun, Cooper Frederick, Stevens in motion. They're going to run a kind of an in-around reverse, and it didn't work. It is shut down for no gain whatsoever. On that reverse was a Braden Tatro. He's unable to get anything out of it. They tried to fake it with Joaquin Stevens and then turn around and give it to Tatro. And now getting the play, waiting for the play, looks a little bit impatient, is Chris Burke trying to get. Maybe they're going to be setting up with that and not Frederick out of the gun. So they're going to come out and they're going to be in the shotgun, even though we saw him getting the play. Frederick out of the gun. Stevens in motion from the far side. Frederick's going to keep it. He's at the 50. He's at the 45, the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cougars! Right up the middle, Frederick Cooper took it all the way, and Wind River reclaims their lead with 22 seconds left. Stop the clock, Connor. Connor's apologizing here. He got all swept up in it. 30-24, right up the middle. And as soon as he got past that initial wave of defenders, it was all about speed, and Frederick's not going to lose a lot of that. So we've now had 2 touchdowns in the span of about 36 seconds. 30-24, all important 2-point conversion coming up. Frederick out of the gun. He's got 2 wide receivers near, one on far. Stevens, the far side receiver, in motion. They're going to fake it to him. They had it red, but it didn't matter. As Frederick adjusted, he was trying to go out to the right, wound up cutting back center, and the 2-point conversion is good. 32-24 with 22 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll be right back. Cougars on top here on KFCW NYO Today.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And welcome back to KFCW 93.1 and WYO Today Media. It is 22 seconds left in the third, and boy, we've had a topsy-turvy third quarter. And it's 32-24 after a 53-yard run by Cooper Frederick. Keziah Jones has it teed up at the 40. The kick is going to be on the ground. It's going to hop up, and now it's going to go down, and they're going to go down at the 40, about maybe the 41, actually. It will be the 41. It'll be 1st and 10. Right now on the day, Cooper Frederick is responsible for or part of 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing, has 149 rushing yards on the day. So probably one more play unless it goes out of bounds or we have a penalty, and we'll be going to the critical fourth quarter where games like this are won and lost. Desmond, he's going to go out of the gun by himself, no protecting back. Chapman's on the right, 2 receivers on the left. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Chapman in motion. They're going to hand it off to him on their end around, and he is chopped short for no gain on the play. And that should do it for the first 3 quarters, and they'll tick off. It'll be the fourth quarter when we return. It is 32-24. Don't go anywhere. We got a tight one with a state championship bid on the line on KFCW and WYO Today.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back. It is the start of the fourth quarter, 2nd and 10 for Southeast Cyclones. Wind River currently up 32-24. State semifinal here from Pavilion. 12 minutes to a state title bid in regulation. Now the gun, Desmond's going to hand off to Chapman. He's going to get all the way out towards they're going to mark him down at let's see, the far judge has him down at about the 48-yard line. And that is where they're going to mark him down. No, they're going to give him that's where they're going to mark him down, the 48-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 3. Good run by Chapman, good blocking there. Wind River defense has been out a lot in bad situations in the 3rd quarter. They have stopped them, though, 1 out of 2 of the times. They need to stop now to preserve this lead. Pro set, they're going to hand off to Moats, and he's going to get the 1st down and then about a yard, maybe 2. Almost unstoppable in those short down situations. Again, very strong, but not very big. Not big as a fullback as you would expect. Not even close. Just very tall, like 6'3". So it'll be a 1st down at the 47-yard line of Wind River. Southeast on the move. They break the huddle. They will go out of the I. Desmond going to come up under center. He's got 1 wide receiver on the far side. They're now going right to left on your radio dial. Desmond surveys the defense. Now goes back under center. The snap, they're going to hand he's going to keep it. He's going to cut in, and he's going to gain some yardage here. And he's going to gain down to about the 38-yard line. It'll set up a 2nd and 1. Looks like they're going to say 39, actually. So sets up 2nd and 1 as we are about to tick under 10:30 to go in the 4th quarter and in regulation. Breaking the huddle, Desmond leads team up the line. They're going to go out of the I again. Moat as the fullback. Chapman as the tailback. Receiver on the far right again, covered in man-to-man coverage by Stevens. They're going to hand it off to Moat this time. They try and bring him down, but bringing him down before he gets the 1st down is nearly impossible in those sort of situations, and he's going to gain it. He's going to get the 1st down, I think. It's going to be close. Nope, they're going to say he's short. He's about a foot short, so here's a question. Do you sell out to try and stop him here on the next 2 downs potentially? Or do you worry about them seeing that and trying to throw the ball here? So nonetheless, going to run base defense going out of the pro set. Wide receiver still on the far right. Desmond going under center. Surveys the defense. Trying to get him to jump. Finally snaps it. And it's going to be right at the 1st down. I think he got it. In fact, I'm pretty sure he got it. Didn't have to get a lot, and there is the signal for 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line for Southeast. 9.5 minutes to go. 9 minutes, 27 seconds actually to go, and the clock has started back up. So we'll get the clock right again here on the next break we get. We'll try and just let it run a little bit. So they're at 9:09 and counting. That's the thing. Neither of these teams are built for quick strikes so much as they are about ground and pound. And it's been a fun old-school football game to watch. Out of the gun, snap to Desmond, almost hit the guy in motion. And Desmond's going to kick out outside and finally go out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9. And now, much like we saw a little bit in the first half, we're seeing the second half on the exact opposite. Southeast defense seemed tired towards the end of the first half, and now Wind River seems tired here in the second half. Both of them having put the other team in good positions during those halves. But Wind River leads right now, 8:51 to go in regulation. Second, and they're going to say he gained right at the 30, so they're going to say it's a little bit longer than that. Call it 2nd and 2. Going from a single back formation, they're going to fake the handoff. Now they're going to go for a reverse, and number 30's got all sorts of running room. Bad angle taken by the DB. He's going to get all the way down to about the 6 or 5 yard line. Is Cannon Tippett's. It was just a poor angle taken by the defender there to try and get him down, and credit Cannon's speed as well. It was like he was shot out of a cannon, to use the pun. 8:40 to go, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 5 yard line for Southeast. And again, Wind River's defense going to be put in a very unique position here. Can they get a stop here? Can they I don't even know if Southeast actually has a kicker for a field goal. I don't think so, judging by kickoffs. But now we have a whistle. Let's see what that is for. So they're still looking at it. Oh, I think we had some fans encroaching maybe on the sideline or something. Isaiah Jones now sitting down, and I kind of don't know what's going on now. They're making everybody walk back towards the bleachers. Oh, that's what it was. Fans that came off the bleachers and walked down the track for, I think, the visiting team, maybe some mixture of home teams too. But nonetheless, they're making them move back towards the center of everything and where the bleachers are. So now it looks like we're actually going to play football while we're here. So Isaiah Jones has moved from sitting down to now on one knee. That tells you he's tired. They're going to go out of the pro style, out of the pro set. Desmond's going to go under center. Clock starts. Desmond is going to hand it off, and it's red. And, boy, number 10 just came shooting in. If only he could have kept the ball. Cooper Frederick just had him. Desmond all sorts of messed up. It's going to be no gain on the play off the handoff, I do believe, to Chapman. And so it'll be 8:18 and counting. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5 for Wind River. Southeast taking their sweet time in the huddle here. No sense of urgency, and there doesn't need to be as of yet. We're now under 8 minutes to play. Wide receiver out of the pro set, one wide receiver out to the left. Desmond surveying the defense. Hard count, Cyclones take it, hand off to Chapman, and he's absolutely eaten up yet again for no gain. He might have gained not even 6 inches, he might have gained an inch. So we're going to go under 7.5 minutes, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. You just expect at some point in time they would have handed it to Moats in this situation, who has been able to get a yard or two pretty much every single time he's touched it, no matter what, and sometimes big ones. But nonetheless, it's going to set up a 3rd and 5 with 7:18 and counting to go. 32-24, Cougars on top of Southeast. Fans trying to make some noise. Wind probably drowning them out. They've got some streamers and whatnot and some garland up, and it's just blowing wildly on the stands. It's going to be snapped by Desmond. He's going to fake it. He's going to look to pass. and he's going to be able to reach out his Chapman for the touchdown. He is able to get it, and again, once again, a guy out of the backfield or a receiver who got out all by himself. No one accounted for him. So 6:50 to go, 32-30, and now it almost feels like the third overtime of a collegiate matchup where they're having to go for two every time because the two-point conversions have been absolutely critical. Perfect on the day is Southeast. Perfect on the day is Wind River. But it just takes one slight mess up or one great play by the defense. He's going for the gun from the gun. Desmond has two wide receivers the far side, one near side. Snap. Desmond has it. He's looking to run. He's kind of cut off. Now he's coming in, and he is stopped and sacked in the backfield. A big-time loss. Loss doesn't matter, but he won't get it. So with 6:50 to play in regulation, Cougars 32. Cyclones 30. We'll be right back on KFCW and WYO Today.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today Media. It is 32-30. Cougars on top after the failed two-point conversion by Southeast. They are going to kick it. They have it teed up at the 40, and that's going to go way out of bounds. So flag on the field. It was a low kick. I don't think they wanted to give it to Stevens to return it, but that wasn't who they were aimed at. Who they were aimed at, actually, was Riker Roberts, number 11. So it will be a 1st and 10 from the 35, and really, I don't think it went out. I think it went out before 35-yard line. So that may be what they're discussing now. It is going to be an illegal procedure, so it'll be. They're getting rid of the kicking ball. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for Wind River. 6:49 to go. You want one of those long drives, get the touchdown, get 2 points, and go from there. So it is the fun time in our lives. Connor's first call in the game. From the gun is Cooper Frederick. 2 wide on the near side, 1 on the left, going left to right on your radio dial. Stevens in motion from the far side. Frederick going to keep. He's got a block from Stevens. He's going to get out to, there's going to be a hold, and he's going to get up to the 50. But there's 2 flags. I'm guessing two penalties. I'm guessing they will offset. I'm guessing it is a hold and possibly either a horse collar or a face mask. I didn't see where he got his hand up in it, but we'll see how it goes. He did reach the 49 to Cooper Frederick, which would be a 16-yard gain. But I think we're going to do it all over again. We've got a face mask on Wind River declined. We've got holding against Wind River. So here's the question. Why would you turn down the face mask and take the hold? So nonetheless, going to take the hold. That's going to back them up 10 yards, and it's going to make it 1st and 20. Depending on where it happened, they're going to say it happened. Okay, it's not going to be as awful as it could have been. They're going to say the penalty happened at about the 43-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 12. So our chain guy's having all sorts of problems on the far side of the field. Okay. Yeah, we did. They've got it. They've got it all sorts of confused here. They've made it into 1st and 22. 1st and 20. So I'm all sorts of confused. Okay, there we go. Now it's 1st and 17. Cooper Frederick out of the gun. One wide receiver. Stevens on the right side, two on the left. Stevens going in motion. Frederick's going to keep it. He's going to jut inside and get to the 36. Going to be about a gain of 2.5. And he'll set up 2nd down. And the clock is stopped. No, it's not. I thought the clock was stopped. So I don't know where that came from. So nonetheless, 6.5 minutes and counting, 32-30, the slimmest of margins for Wind River right now as they're trying to not only move the ball and score, but also milk some clock off. This is going to be critical. The penalty needs to be erased here by Wind River. They need to get a 1st down and turn this thing over. Again, Southeast using one of their timeouts earlier on a 2-point conversion, only has 2 of those left. In motion, Frederick has it, keeps it, doesn't give it to Stevens. He's going to cut up the middle, and he's going to get up to about the 44-yard line, maybe the 43, actually. It's going to be the 43, and it's going to set up 3rd down and 7 with 5:48 to go and counting in this game. Critical 3rd down here for the Cougars, but also the Cyclones. Gonna definitely try and take up as much time as they can. Under 5.5 now. They break the huddle. Frederick gonna go from the gun. He's got 2 wide receivers on the left side. They're kind of tight to the line. Joaquin Stevens on the right. He goes in motion. Frederick's gonna hand it to him, and he's gonna be way short. Cut down on the run there at the 45-yard line. And now it's decision time. Your defense is tired. You have not had a good, solid punt all game. What does Coach Frederick decide to do? 4th and 5 is not 4th and short. So looking at it, it looks like they are going to go for it. Chris Burke getting the play call. You might see a timeout here, most likely will, once the official throws his hands up and we go under 4.5 minutes. Nope, he rushes it in, so they're going to try and get it off perhaps. No hand in the air by the back judge yet. Coming out of the huddle, they are going to go for it. From the gun, 2 wide receivers left in tight. Joaquin in motion from the left. Frederick going to keep it. He's going to run, and he's going to absolutely get cut down. Absolutely get cut down on the run there. 40-yard at the 40-yard line. You're going to say the 41, and it's going to be Cyclone ball with 4:12 to go. Interesting decision there on the run, and on a run that has been seen before here today, but we'll see. Now the Cougars defense has to come up big here. They need to get them off the field. Of course, no field goal kicker to speak of for Southeast, just based on their kickoffs. I don't think that is a worry. But 4:12 to go. Coming out in the I formation, Desmond with Moat and Chapman behind him. 2 wide receivers, both on the right side. Going to pitch it out to Chapman. It's going to be read and taken down right after a 1.5, 2-yard gain at the 40 to set up 2nd down and 8 to go. Blake Snyder there with the tackle sets up this 2nd down. They're actually going to give him all the way to about the 39. Still set up 2nd down and 8. 3:50 to go and counting. I formation again. 2 wide receivers on the far right. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Out of the I formation. Desmond with Moat and then Chapman behind him. He looks back at Chapman. Moat gets set. Desmond under center. Takes a snap. Hands it to Moat. Moat is going to reach to about the 40-yard line before he is tackled. And that'll set up a 3rd and about 3. 4-yard gain, 3:15 and counting. And you say you want a good football game in the semifinals. Well, you've got one. 303, 302, 301. Going from the 35. Going out of the gun this time. One receiver on each side. Man goes in motion. Going to keep it is Desmond. And he's going to get cut down at the 40 to set up 4th down.
No gain on play. 4th down.
4th down. 2:25, 2:24, 2:23 to go. From the 40, it loss of a yard, so it'll be about 4th and 4. Wind River fans trying to get loud. Wind whipping, sun on their backs, waiting for this 4th down. 2:08, 2:07, 2:06. Coming to the line, Desmond's going to lead them up. He's going to go out of the gun. He's got Chapman back there with him. 3 wide receivers, 1 tall being Moat, I do believe. Chapman in motion, going out. He's going to take off, and he's going to have it and then some. And he's finally going to get brought down at the 21, 22-yard line, I do believe. It'll be 1st and 10 with 1:45 to go here in Pavilion in regulation. With it only being 2-point difference, there can be no ties right now. Only wins and losses. Minute 38, minute 37, out of the gun. Chapman back there with him. He's got 4 wide now. Desmond with the snap is going to take it. They're going to look to throw it wide open. Intercepted! Intercepted! It's intercepted! Wind River with the interception! Looked like he had him beat. Number 16, Braden Tatro makes the huge play and intercepts him when it looked like a surefire touchdown. Minute 26, Wind River ball, 32-30. Woo! So, 2 timeouts now for Southeast. Using 1 earlier. Did they use 2 now? They've already used 2. I missed 1. 1 timeout. So I expect kind of a heavy dose of Chris Burke in running the football. And for those who were here last week, what was it? Rushing yards. Rushing yards under center. They're going to spike it? Did he just spike it? It was under center was Frederick, and I think he spiked the ball. And everybody gives a long why. I'm guessing we had a whistle. Well, I don't know what we had. They haven't flipped the down marker. Now they do. And coaches are not happy. We'll just say that. Coaches are furious, and we'll take it with them, the timeout here. We'll be right back on KFCW and YO Today.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a Crow Cadillac, coupe to fill.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome back. Coaches called the timeout there for Wind River after, for some reason, they spiked the ball. Cooper Frederick did. Burke now in the eye, and he's going to run the sneak, and he's going to almost get out of there. He gets the ball all the way up to the 10. It'll call it a gain of 4, and it'll set up 3rd and 6 with 1:15 and counting. And you just hope for Cooper Frederick's sake that spiked football does not come back to haunt him, as no time really came off the clock. A second or two. The play clock should be melting down. We're under 1 minute now to go in the game. Southeast does have one timeout, though. So you know they're going to be calling it here, and you know Burke's going to hold on to it. First down eliminates all this discussion. Going out of the deep eye, Frederick, the furthest one in the backfield. Burke under center. Snap, he's going to keep it, and he's going to gain just a few. He's going to gain out to, it's going to be it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. It's going to be, it does look a little short, and they call their timeout with 24 seconds left. And what do you do? And they have the timeout. We'll take it with them. We're going to pay some bills one last time because Connor loves it when I say that here on KFCW and WHSAA Today.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
All right, welcome back, and we have a fun scene here on KFCW. 32-30, Wind River up on top, 26 seconds left. On their own 14, 4th and 1. Punts have not been favorable to anybody today, so that's out of the question. Out of the timeout by Southeast. 1 yard, less than 1 yard really, and you're going to state. Just hang on to the ball. Going out of the tush push, it's close. It's real close. And it is a first down. Wind River start warming up the bus for Laramie Pavilion. 18 seconds left. We will tick down here. Not another play needs to be ran. So, final from Pavilion. In the state semifinals, Wind River 32, Southeast 30. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KFCW and WHSAA Today.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to Pavilion and KFCW and WYO Today. It is the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Going to be a little bit of an abbreviated one today, as we've got some other things to cover. We do have, of course, for the newspaper and whatnot, taking some pictures of the CWC band concert. So if you got nothing better to do, or you don't have anything overly important that you have today, and you want to hear some great music, the community band with CWC, several high schoolers, college students, senior citizens, and everything in between and from all walks of life will be tonight at 7 at the Peck Theater on CWC's campus. So let's all take a collective breath. Wind River Cougars are headed to the state championship game where they will face either Big Piney or Lingle Laramie in the game. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't have it in front of me. I do apologize. As they defeat Southeast 32-30. This was a tale of two halves. The first half belonged to, especially with the final 2 seconds, and how important was that to Wind River. The second half mainly lied with quite honestly, with Southeast. They outscored Wind River. But if you got to look at anything, you're going to look at our Gatorade play of the game, which came with 2 seconds left in the first half. And the question then was, how important would that be after a horrible botched punt by Southeast? How important would it be when you had Cooper Frederick roll out to his right, come back to his left, and then throw to his left to a not fully open and not in the end zone yet, Chris Burke, who then jaunted into the middle and went in from 5 yards out for a 26-yard touchdown pass and then converted the 2-point conversion. That 2-point conversion, ladies and gentlemen, right there that gave them the lead. 2-point conversions is where this game was won and lost. Now, a lot of people would say that the play of the game could have been the interception that happened on the final snap by Southeast, and it very well could have been. But at the end of the day, that little bit of momentum usage and great coaching by Coach Frederick of saying, no, there's 2 seconds left, not just going ahead and running in to get it and then get that 2-point conversion. At the end of the day, 2-point game, Wind River perfect, Southeast near perfect on 2 points. And near perfect was not good enough for the Cyclones to beat Wind River. So, our player of the game brought to you by Papa John's. Our Papa John's player of the game. Let's get that graphic up for those who are watching. We just got to expand there. And our Gatorade player of the game, we already did. Our player of the game is none other than Connor. Who do you think it's going to be? He's a man of great insight. Is none other than Frederick Cooper, number 10, had 149 yards in the first half, and they're able to punch their ticket to Laramie. So what is next, you may ask? Next will be our broadcast live from War Memorial Stadium next Saturday at 1 o'clock here on WYO Today and KFCW. We'll be right back with some parting thoughts here on WYO Today.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber. Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO today. It is a final 32-30. Wind River will go to Laramie and play in the state championship. One other score of note for Fremont County. Little Snake River scores the last 27 points and will go for 3 state titles in a row as they defeat Du Bois 47-22. So next week, not sure which station yet. We will be broadcasting live from War Memorial, and we will bring you the state title featuring Wind River and the winner of Big Piney and Lingo Fort Laramie that will take place tomorrow at 1 p.m. So as soon as we know who's there, we'll also post on our social media and all of that fun stuff. So for cameraman Connor, this is Kevin Shields. We want to thank Rusty for getting us up on the board at 2 o'clock, and Leanne or Robert, whoever's taking us down, we are going to thank them in advance, and we will see you next Saturday from Laramie here on KFCW and KFCW and WYO Today. Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County, with 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton. RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in Du Bois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Rohbacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a Crow Cadillac, coupe to bill.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out